This is a video on how to make a two-part Trainz horn sound. So first off, you're going to need Audacity for this, just pointing out. So see, I have Audacity opened here, and I already have the horn file loaded up here. So when you have Audacity open, you put the horn file in. Now there's one important thing to know here is that if you want it to have the Doppler effect, it must be a mono sound, which is just a single sound. If there's two sounds, if there's like two tracks for the sound, that's stereo, and Trainz doesn't accept stereo for Doppler effect. So you have to make sure it's a mono effect for a Doppler effect, which is single. To do that, you just click this, and then you would click split stereo to mono, and then you go up here and click mix and render on tracks. So once you do that, you can start sampling the horn sound. So this is the horn sound we're doing. It's a Nathan P5A. Okay, so first off, we gotta do the start. So for a start, we'll do this. So I'm gonna cut it off right here, just like that. And then you export it. Export as WAV file. It must be a WAV file. And then save it as horn_start. Save. And then if I hit Control Z, here's the file back again. Now this time I'll cut out the start like this, and to make the loop I cut out the end, which is like this right here. And then I add a new track, add a new mono track. Once again, you go up here to go tracks, add new mono track. You click this sound, hit Control C, then you paste it onto the new track, like that. And then you move it right there, and you see where the yellow lines line up. That means they're connected together. And then what I do is I go to Effect, and then hit Reverse. And then I should get, and then I go back to Effect, and then hit Repeat. Normally I just have it repeat 5 times, and there you go. It extends it. Like when it's extended, it should give us. And then once that's done, you export it once again as a WAV file. Has to be WAV once again, and then you call it horn_loop. Now for the bell sound, all you really have to do is, I'm just going to take the bell sound from this horn sound here, which is the EMD steel bell, which sounds like this. And then you export the bell sound and call it idle1.wav. Now when we have the sounds sampled out, we go into Trainz, and you see I already created a new asset here. I just cloned one of my horn sounds I already made. Then you open it up. Let me get rid of these. I open up a separate file thing to get the sounds itself. And we go to my horn sounds folder. And here's the sounds right here. And insert them right here. So you can see. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up a config and just configure it. So this is a Nathan P5A Newcast EMD steel bell 2-part. And the label is like 1980s, 1990s, etc. And I'm going to put for description Nathan P5A for with an EMD steel bell sound. Whoops. This is a 2-part horn. Now if you want to create your own config scripts, like this is the one I created myself, just copy off what I did here. I'll copy and paste the config thing into the description. I'm going to create a docs file, and then I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can copy and paste the config that I typed out for 2-part horn sounds. And then once that's done, you go ahead and save it, close out of it, and then you submit it. And there you go, you have made a 2-part horn sound on Trainz. So let's go ahead and test it and see if it worked. Okay, so now we're on Trainz. And I put the horn sound on this Metro F40C reskin that someone sent me. So let's go ahead and test it and see how it sounds. So that's how you make a 2-part horn sound on Trainz. So I hope this was informative. So thank you for watching, and Lancoast Roughfinger out. Have a good one.